Welcome everyone to my channel, Alien Diamonds. Today I am doing my April month in review for diamond painting. It's crazy to me that this is already the third time that I'm doing a month in review on this channel, but here we are. This is like my third time trying to film this video. First the AC started going, then somebody started mowing their lawn outside, and then I started filming again and my tripod thing that holds my camera fell down. So hopefully fourth time's the charm. You know, that's not the saying, but whatever, it's a superstition anyway. Anyways, to speed up this process before anything else can go wrong, I've completed 9 diamond paintings in the month of April. A lot of them were quite small, so across those 9 diamond paintings, I only placed 97,251 drills. Now, that is obviously only over the finished diamond paintings. I have also been working on the canvas I'm working on right now, which is Plant Delivery by Yuumei Art from Diamond Art Club. So I don't know exactly how many drills I placed on this during April, and once it's finished, it'll go into, it'll all even out in the end. But as far as finished ones, that is the number. I placed those over 63 hours and 57 minutes, and that gave me an average of 1,546 drills per hour, which is slightly faster than last month, but not by a whole margin. Last month, I think, was like 1,504. It was something. But getting right into the actual canvases I completed. The first canvas that I did was Abstract Landscape number 6. I'll give you some of the stats first and then talk about why I'm making this face. So it was my first finish of the month, my 21st finish of the year, and my 41st finish of all time. I think the lawnmower's back. But it might be quiet enough that you can't hear it, and I'm just going to ignore it for now. This was a small canvas. Oh, did I mention it was from Amazon? Small canvas, browns, 22 colors. I started it on the 31st of March and finished it on the 7th of April, so it took me pretty much exactly a week. And time-wise, it took 8 hours and 20 minutes, and I rated this a 2 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it's Abstract Landscape number 6. It came in a set of 6. And essentially, I'm so sick of doing these. I've finished 3 of them. I'm working on another one right now. And then I have one more in my stash. And I gave one of them to my younger sister to do. So essentially this set were some of the first diamond paintings that I ordered. I ordered the set of 6 and then a different set of 2 diamond paintings. Like, those were the very first diamond paintings I ever ordered. And the set of 2 came with next day shipping from Amazon. And I did those ones pretty quickly. But this set didn't arrive till like 2 or 3 weeks later. And by then, I'd already bought multiple other diamond paintings, and I was no longer interested in the images from the set. And the first one I did, and it was fine. The second one, I was like, okay, I'm getting kind of bored of these. And that's when I gave one of them to my younger sister. Or maybe I gave her one before I'd even done the second one. I don't remember anymore. The point is, I'm very sick of doing these. They're not charted very well. They're very pixelated. Specifically the like stars in this one, they just don't look like stars. There's just not enough pixels to look like stars. You know, the trees don't look like trees. And like, obviously having never done any diamond painting before, like I wasn't thinking about that when I ordered them. But I just, and I do feel bad because, like, especially from like far away, the pictures in the set still look okay to me. Like, I'll still probably end up hanging them somewhere. Because, like, up on a wall, I know that it's not going to bother me as much. It's just that I've done so many of them, and I'm dreading having to do the other two that I have left. That really, I'm done with. I'm done with this set, and so I think it's the first diamond painting I've ever rated as a 2. But I'm done. I'm gonna do another one of them this month, and then I'm going to hopefully finish the other one in June, and just have them out of my stash for good. That's the plan. Moving on to a more positive experience, though, is Sequoia. Oh, sorry, I'm reading this off my iPad. Okay. So this is Sequoia from Amazon, from the brand Neo Palette. And this was my second finish of the month, my 22nd finish of the year, and my 42nd finish overall. This was a small square kit with 29 colors. I started it on the 3rd of April and finished it on the 9th, so I went through that one pretty quick. And it took me 11 hours and 35 minutes, and I rated this one a 5 out of 5 stars. There's a lot of gapping with this brand. I reviewed a different set of, like, New York diamond paintings a few weeks ago from this brand, but I've also have these national park ones, one that I finished a few months ago, and then this one that I finished this month. They're acrylic squares. They're one of the few, like, square sets that I've been able to find on Amazon that has a good variety of pictures that I actually like. But they are acrylic, so, you know, not quite the same as resin, and it seems like their drill field is a little too big, because there's quite a bit of gapping, which is a little annoying when doing it, but again, I feel like out of viewing distance, what's sung on my wall, I personally don't care, and I really like this image a lot, and I enjoyed it, and I'm almost certain that these images are hand-rendered, because there's no, like, random confetti. There's, like, some confetti in some of the smaller details, but it's, like, clear that, like, it was intentional. So, honestly, like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. I loved working on this kit. I love the way it looks finished. It's just pretty. So my next finish, I just called this Steamy Coffee. This was a present from my roommate, and I know that she got it off of Amazon. And it was my 3rd finish of the month, 23rd finish overall, and 43rd finish, 23rd finish of the year, 43rd finish overall. It's a small kit, round, 21 colors. I started this on April 10th, on my birthday, and finished it 2 days later on April 2nd. This was the weekend that my roommates were out of town camping. My wife was working overtime. It was my birthday weekend. It kind of sucked because I was just, like, home all alone with my toddler. So I just kind of... I don't even know if I finished all the 7s. Anyways, I just kind of, like, hyper-focused on this one kit. And it only took me 6 hours and 28 minutes to do. And I also rated this one a 5 out of 5. I mean, I just... Like I said, it was a present from my roommate. There was a lot of 310 color blocking in the background, which is definitely why it went so quickly. But I actually really like the colors that were used in the steam. Like, it turned out a lot... Like, I was a little confused when I was first looking at, like, the colors of the drills, because there were, like, a lot of blues that... I don't know. I didn't think it would look that good, but I actually really liked the way it turned out once on the canvas, and the way that the, like, saucer and cup look itself was just a fast, fun, easy finish. Like, I don't know. I like it. It was a good pick from her. ABCs. Next, we have what I just called Psychedelic Sky from Amazon. This is another kit that I've had in my stash for quite a while. I don't know exactly how long. I think I got it in... I don't remember when I got it. Maybe I have it written down here. I got it. I ordered it in October. I got it back in October. This was my 4th finish of the month, my 24th finish of the year, and my 44th finish of all time. It was a medium-sized kit with round drills and 28 colors. I started on the 13th and finished it on the 22nd, so it was a little over a week, right? It took me 18 hours and 46 minutes, and this one I rated a 4 out of 5 star. I did actually like this one more than I was expecting. Like I said, this was one of the ones that I ordered pretty early on in my diamond painting saga, journey, whatever you want to call it. That's been sitting in my stash for a long time that I just didn't, like, I got to the point where, like, every time I looked at it, I was like, felt like this pit in my stomach, like, oh, that's one I have to do eventually. But once I actually started it, I actually really liked the way it was going. There was a good bit of confetti, but honestly, it turned out pretty good, all things considered. You know, slightly, obviously, like, it's bigger than, like, your typical 30 by 40s from Amazon, so you do get a bit more detail. And, you know, not a 5 out of 5 like the last two, but overall I enjoyed it, which was a relief because, you know, I want diamond painting to be fun to me, so I'm glad that it was more enjoyable than I thought it would. And I actually have it hung up. You can't really see it in this camera, but I did already hang that one on my wall. Okay, next, after that one, I completed the Mini Dazzles Veggies from Diamond Art Club. This was my 5th finish of the month, 25th finish of the year, and my 45th finish of all time. EF. Do I have any capital E's? Nope. I do have G's, though. It was a snack size with squares, 17 colors. I started this on the 9th and finished it on the 25th. I tend to spread out my, like, mini sets over time. Like, I pretty much only work on them, like, while watching TV with my wife. So, time-wise, you know, it's like 2 weeks, but that's only because I'm working on them here and there. Because it only took me 3 hours and 22 minutes. This is another set that I decided to single place all of, which I like doing with my mini sets. Just makes them last a little longer. I mean, they still go by extremely quick. But, you know, that's fine. Did I say? Oh, I rated it a 3 out of 5. There's just too much green, which I should have known going into it. It's veggies. And, like, I like the color green, but it's just... the lettuce killed me. I did like the avocado and the corn. And I haven't hung those up yet. I had originally planned to hang them, like, above our spices. And I still might, but I do want to get the fruit mini dazzles so that I can, like, alternate them so it's veggie fruit, you know, to have them all up there. I think they'll all fit above our spice rack. But that, you know, who knows if we'll get to that. Right now they're just sitting in a drawer. Oops. Next finish was what I will call Turquoise Door from Amazon. This was 6th finish of the month, 26th finish of the year, and 46th finish of all time. I don't know where that went. It was a small kit with rounds, 23 colors, and I started on the 22nd, finished it on the 26th, and it took me 6 hours and 32 minutes. Is that faster than my coffee one? Coffee, no. Okay, so the steamy coffee one was slightly faster. It's 6:28, whereas this one was 6:32. Oh, I forgot to write down a rating for this one. This one I might also put this one at a 2. I don't know. I was super excited when I ordered this one. I like the image a lot. It's not rendered well. And like, yes, I know it's small and you're never going to get that much detail with a smaller diamond painting, and like, but even like I feel like it could have been done better at this size point. So, you know, that's whatever. It's fine. It's okay. This is one that I don't know if I'll hang up, but they can't all be winners. So, and at least like now it's out of my stash. Look on the bright side for something. After that, all right, this one. After I'd ordered these, I went and found like the artist of these. This was not a legally licensed kit as far as I'm aware, but the name of this artwork is Bohemian Summer by Modern Tropical. I just ordered it off Amazon. I doubt it's legally licensed, but yeah, it was. I feel like I should at least let you know where the artwork came from. It's very chill vibes. I like the artwork a lot. It was my 7th completion of the month, 27th of the year, and 47th of all time. I'm still on G's, right? I don't think I have any. It is actually just a snack-sized kit. It was 20 by 30, as opposed to a 30 by 40. So 20 by 30, I would consider a snack-sized kit. Pretty much anything under 10,000 drills I consider snack-sized, and I think this one's like 7,000 something. It was round diamonds with only 16 colors. I started it on the 26th, finished on the 27th, and it only took me 3 hours and 1 minute, which was even faster than I was expecting. I mean, there is a lot of color blocking. There were some weird, like, spots with random confetti. Like, it's clearly a computer-rendered artwork. This was my fastest, like, per drill of this month. Or, like, fastest drills per hour. Most drills per hour of this month at 2,457. Which, I mean, yeah, it's small. It's small. It's lots of color blocking. But I did really enjoy it. I have the rating written down here as 4 out of 5. I might bump that up to a 5 out of 5 though. Maybe just, I don't know. I was gonna go try to to look at it in person instead of at the photo I have on here, but I think I'd bump that up to a 5 out of 5. I really like the colors. The printing on the canvas was a little off-putting, but like the actual drill colors I think were pretty good. There's some details that get lost, but this canvas is tiny, and I feel like for the most part, you know, it's a pretty like bold like art style, where I don't know. I like the overall aesthetic. This one came in a set of 4 that I plan to like hang in my bathroom. I don't know. I feel like they're good bathroom photos. That's seems really weird to say now that I'm saying it out loud, but that, you know, that's how I feel about that one. I really like that one. Um, After that one, I finished True Force Sprite Cutie by the artist Denick from DIY Island Delights. He's so cute. He's so little. I love him. Um, J. So this was my 8th finish of the month, 28th finish of the year, and 48th finish of all time. He's a snack-sized square kit with only 5 colors. One of those being a bees, which I don't think I've mentioned special drills in any of the other things. Most of my kits, because they're from Amazon, don't have special drills, so I like forget about them. It took me an hour and a half to do completely. Just did it. I started it the 28th, I finished it the 28th. Yeah, I did it all in 2 sittings. I could have finished it in 1, but my toddler was being a toddler, and I was being a parent, so, you know, sometimes you can't just, like, sit down and do something, even if it only ended up taking a total of an hour and a half. That's just parenting for you. I rated this a 5 out of 5 because it's adorable. I had fun doing it. It was a present from my sister. And this is another one that I decided to like completely single place, which I really had fun with, like these big blocks of color, single placing and using like the checkerboard method. That was very satisfying. Like doing, once I finished the main checkered board, I went through and like doing the second part where I was filling in the empty gaps in the checkerboard. 10 out of 10 would recommend that. One interesting thing I noticed with this is that there were 3 different drill shapes, like facet cuts on it, the different drills. Most of the colors, 4 of the 5 colors had just like 2 different shapes. They either had a diamond on top or a square on top, which was weird. And there was one drill color, the like darkest outline color. No, it wasn't the outline color. It was the eye color that had a completely different like facet cut. So I don't know if they have different manufacturers or if they're transitioning between manufacturers. Why there are different cuts? I don't know. I think that the end result looks fine. It really threw me off when I was doing it, but the end result looks fine. I did try to, because I couldn't find anywhere online the drill count of these, and so I did try to, like, I was counting them as I was placing the drills. Since I was doing single placing, you know, that was a thing I could do. And the number I got was 2,121, but obviously there's a chance that I miscounted. But somewhere around 2,000 drills, which, you know, isn't a ton, but I do love him. He is very cute. I have no idea where I'm going to put this, because it's a giant sticker. I don't know where it's going to go, though. So, you know, oh well. Okay. And the last finish of the month were my coffee coasters, which were also present from my roommate, which she also got off Amazon. And these, 9th finish of the month, 29th finish of the year, and 49th finish of all time, I would consider this a snack-sized project. They were round drills, and there were 18 colors. It was, I started them on the 25th, finished them on the 28th, and they took 4 hours and 18 minutes. So essentially like half an hour per coaster, because there's 8 coasters in this set. I love these coasters. I honestly, we're not, like, I don't really use coasters in my day-to-day life. So, like, my plan was, like, I want to just hang them on the wall. Also, like, the base of them is made of wood, which doesn't seem like a good idea for a coaster, if I'm being honest. But like the text on all of these like shows up shockingly well, other than there's one of them, the one with like the red banner thing. It's like a teal cup and the red banner thing. I have no idea what that red banner is supposed to say. Not a clue. But the rest of them, it's all very clear. They're very cute. And honestly, like, yeah, I think I... Oh, my tablet is... I also didn't write down a rating for these, but 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. They... I had very extremes, apparently, this month, because I had multiple canvases that I only rated 2 out of 5, and then I feel like I've rated so many things 5 out of 5. But, you know, apparently I just was in a very black and white thinking. I don't know. But these were ones that I did very much truly enjoy. Those were my 9 finishes for the month of April. So like I said, like 9 is a large number, even like for me, when like diamond painting is my only hobby, and so I get through a lot of them. Even for that, 9 is a lot. But like I mentioned, a lot of them were quite small, so like it makes sense. Now moving on to my budget for the month of April. I spent $137.88 on diamond paintings. I did not buy any accessories this month. That is the most that I have ever spent on diamond paintings itself in a month. It is not the most I have ever spent on diamond painting stuff. The first month that I diamond painted, I spent so much money on accessories though, and like storage and stuff. But that is the most that I've spent on diamond paintings themselves. And then I also got a lot of diamond paintings for my birthday. Technically I was gifted 8 diamond paintings. Not 8, 7. I bought 18 diamond paintings last month. That's not... We don't need to dwell on that. I panicked. I think we all are kind of scared with the tariffs, but yeah. So I bought 18 diamond paintings last month. 3 of those were with like birthday gift card money. 2 of those were from Diamond Art Club. Fisher Gal and Modern Witch by Ivy Dollamore and Sasha Arts, respectively. And then the rest were from Amazon. It was a set of 6, 2 sets of 4, and then 1, 2 like standalone, like single diamond paintings. And one of those sets of 4 didn't come in until May, so it doesn't count towards my stash. But from all of the diamond paintings I bought, and all the diamond paintings I got for my birthday, even after completing 9 diamond paintings, I ended up with a stash of 23, which I'm so much more happy with compared to last month when I only had a stash of 8. Because I had a stash of 8 last month. If I had completed... I wouldn't have been able to complete 9 diamond paintings if I hadn't gotten any more. And I mentioned last month that, like, having 8 diamond paintings in my stash was not enough for me. So, I practically tripled that this month, which I'm so happy about. And I have already ordered some more diamond paintings. I've ordered 1 diamond painting in May, in the past 2 days already. But I'm thrilled that my stash count is up that much. I was thinking about it, and I was like, do I want to make... H-I-J-K. I was like, I might consider like trying to get my stash count up to like a year's worth of diamond paintings for me. I mean, a year seems a bit extreme. 6 months might make a bit more sense. And that gives me a lot more like flexibility in which one I choose to do next. I did, as I was getting in a bunch of diamond paintings for like birthday presents and just the ones I'd bought in last month, I was like, how am I gonna choose what to work on next? I have decided though that every month I'm going to, as one of my projects this month, I'm going to do the oldest diamond painting in my stash. So that's why right now, even though I hate those abstract landscapes, one of them is a work in progress, because those abstract landscapes are the oldest ones in my stash right now. So I have that work in progress, and then I have one more that I will complete next month. And then moving on, it'll just, every month I will do, for one of my projects that month, I'm telling myself that I will just do the oldest one in my stash. And that way, I'll never feel like too guilty about something sitting in there too long, is my thought. Theoretically, right? That means that I won't have any more left from last year by the end of July, because I only have 2 more in my stash that are diamond paintings I received last year. And then the rest are ones I've bought or received since January. So that's kind of wild. But I normally, on average, since I've started diamond painting, I've finished around 5 diamond paintings a month. Obviously, depending on the size. So if I want to have a year's worth of diamond paintings in my stash, that would be 60 diamond paintings, right? Yeah. If I'm okay going with just half a year, then it would be 30. 30? Yes, 5 times 6 is 30. Which, right now, because I have received a few more diamond paintings since yesterday, in May, that we're not counting towards April's stash, right now I have 28. So I'm pretty close to that number. But that's the other thing. If you are paying attention, you'll notice that I've completed 49 diamond paintings. The next diamond painting I finish will be my 50th diamond painting. And there is a part of me that really wants to just like hyperfixate on plant delivery so that I can say that plant delivery was my 50th diamond painting. But also that means that I'd probably only have one finish for the month of May. I think I could finish plant delivery in the month of May, but it would be the only one I finished. It is very tempting though. I am worried though that I would burn myself out if I tried to do that. So, I mean, I've been working on it a lot more just in the last few days. But I also have been working on a few other projects. I have 2 other whips going right now. And like those ones I could easily finish this week if I wanted to. But I'm like, do I really want my 50th finish to just be some random kit from Amazon? And like, maybe it doesn't matter. Like, it's just, like, 50 is just a number, right? Like, it doesn't need to be a special finish. I do know that I want my 100th diamond painting to be a special finish, but that's so far away. So, I don't need to worry about that yet. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should hyperfixate on plant delivery to make that one my 50th diamond painting finish? Or should I just not stress it and just ignore that 50's a special number, because really it shouldn't be any more special than any of the other numbers. It's just a number. Let me know in the comments below what you think I should do, because I keep going back and forth in my head about it, and I just don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep working on this. I feel like every time I film a video, I get even more slow at diamond painting on camera. But, oh well. yeah, I will talk to you in another video. Bye.